So viewers, we are having another webinar with our surprising guest. She's Mayra Antonio Aquino from USA. She is a proud founder of ONPASSIVE. And before welcoming her, I would like to play a video for her.
Oh no!
Very cute.
Once again, very welcome, Mayra Aquino Astorio from USA. And this is the format of our show. You would like to join us with Namaste, with Boom,
Namaste.
with this, that, anything you want. You can sing, you can dance, or anything.
First of all, namaste.
Namaste.
And I will dance because I love dancing.
Shall we, you would like to play a song for you?
Yes.
Okay. Which song? You can play by yourself only. And if you want me to play, I can play.
Let's see if I can get it. I'm not sure.
Which song you want to play, Mayra?
You can play any song. I will dance to the music. Yeah.
You want to go with salsa?
Okay.
Okay, I have not prepared anything, but let me go with what I have. Is the song is clear?
You want to dance with me or what?
Yeah, we can dance. Song is clear to you? It's coming.
I don't hear it well. No.
Oh, you can't hear up?
No. It's okay. It's okay. We can do something else. It doesn't have to be that. I thought you're just gonna go like this.
Oh. It can be a muted one dance, okay?
It can be imaginary.
Okay.
That's it.
Yes.
My imagination at work.
Yes.
That's it.
Thank you, Mayra. You are very good dancer, I think.
I love to do it. Doesn't mean I'm good, but I love to dance.
That's very nice. But I'm not prepared. You just told me that you are a good dancer, and I can prepare ready a song for you.
Yeah, don't
okay,
worry.
Never mind. We can plan next time.
Next time will be.
Okay, Mayra, just give a brief introduction to the audience about yourself and about your journey in ONPASSIVE.
Okay. Well, my name, as you know, my name is Mayra Aquino. I live in Astoria, New York. I've been here for 43 years, and I was born in the island in the Caribbean, the Dominican Republic. I came to United States when I was 17 years old, 17 or 18 years old. And I'm going to tell you right away that my journey with ONPASSIVE has been something I have been dreaming with all my life. I never gave up. I have tried my background is in healthcare, right? I was a customer service in healthcare and in the medical, in the emergency room for 20 years. But I did that as a necessity. I did that because I needed an income to support my children and myself. But I never had the heart for it, in the sense that it didn't fulfill my purpose. I wanted to do more of that with my life. And as I was searching for something else, I used to go online and search for opportunities, online work, and that kind of things. And I encountered a few opportunities online, and I failed at it because I'm not good at recruiting, and I had no experience in marketing. And every marketer I met online, everything was like a ripoff. I lost a lot of money, and I became disappointed, but I didn't give up. I waited for something else to come, and because I did have faith that something better was going to happen in my life. And in that transition there, I met Lynn Nakamoto. She's my sponsor. She presented the opportunity to me, and I jumped right in. One, because I trusted her, and two, because for $97, I say, why not? I failed before. I made a lot of mistakes before, and I lost money. It doesn't mean it's going to be that way now. And for $97, what do I have to lose? So I jumped right in. And the first time I heard Ash speaking, I say, wow, this sounds like it's me. This sounds like it's my call. And when he mentions the correction to the corruption, because I've been dreaming that all my life, things to be corrected in the system, to be really transparent. Nothing was transparent anyway. You know how governments and systems are. Nothing was clear. And when he came with that, I say, I think this is set, and I just start paying attention, attending webinars and learning by myself. And I was just happy and, very content that I made the right choice. I was sure that I made the right choice. And as the time passes by, I can see how right I was. I listened to my intuition, and I really am what I need to be. ONPASSIVE is set for life for me. I think the vision is so humongous. Mr. Mufareh's vision is so big. And sometimes I even have a hard time comprehending, because I come from the 9 to 5 background. I had never been rich or anything like that. So, I struggle for survival, sort of speaking, working to raise my children, and it's been hard. But with ONPASSIVE, I'm at peace. I know this is going to bring me the abundance that I always want to live in. And I'm going to be able to help my children, my family, and a lot of causes, a lot of humanitarian causes that I always help with my little money, but now it's going to be in large amounts, because ONPASSIVE is going to give us that open door through Obless. So that's my story. I had 3 children. I had three girls actually, and 2 grandsons. And that's it. I think it's enough, right?
Mara, I have just interviewed Yvonne, and she is also having a grandchildren. You're also having a grandchildren, and this is undigestible. What you are having in your breakfast, lunch, or dinner that makes you look so young.
Well, thank you for that, but I'm not that young, and I'm not ashamed to say my age, because I have 3 old daughters and 2 grandkids. I will be 62 in December 29 this year.
Yvonne said she is having on 21st November her 60th birthday. You are saying you are 62, but I look older than you. Then you must tell me.
December, I'll be 62. No, you look pretty young. To me, you are 35.
No, it's okay. I'm
Yes.
having small kids.
Yes.
I'm having 2 sons, and one is in 9th, one is in 5th. But I just giving it's a compliment for you that you people look so young, and God bless you, touch wood. God bless you that you look young, and younger.
Thank you. I don't know.
peace, that's the happiness that makes you look so young, which ONPASSIVE is giving to all the founders, that the inner peace, mental peace, and that's a balance factor.
Yes, it is. It has to be some kind of spirituality in you for you to understand, how it reflects in the outside. And I think that's what it is, I've been through a lot like everybody else, but I always have the connection with the Almighty, that's for sure.
Yeah, and just this is going to be happen, and we just make the environment happy with our aura, with our flavor, with our fragrance, and with our body going to blossom like a flower.
That's right. You got that right. We
And
are
the people
flowers.
going to touch in us with our smell, with our fragrance, with our happiness, and with the people you say na, goddesses and the angels having the aura.
Yes, and
That's
you
the
also have to
divine.
have, yes, you have to have the right intention. If you have good intentions in your heart, that's all you need to do well in life in general. Because it's not about money, right? Money doesn't buy happiness and doesn't buy you peace and doesn't open the doors to heaven. It's your connection with what it is, a spiritual connection, right?
Yes, and we just going to help the. This is the platform that we can help others, and we can uplift them. We can uplift our economy and humanity as well as with our satisfaction. We are
Yes.
satisfying our family, and after that we are going to donate that.
It's a beautiful thing. It is beautiful, in order to go to rise, you had to help others because this is the plan. You do good to yourself and you help others as well to reach that stage, and teaching about the spiritual side because people get lost in the material things, and material things are not going to give you the joy that you need to live in peace. That's the thing, and most people forget that it's not about money.
And it's the blessing of God that you are with the good people and on the right platform. And Lean is so much, she is such a dedicated leader that she gives her 24 into 7 in ONPASSIVE. And Lean is a very, you are having a very good, you are under a very good upline and sponsor.
Yes, I never have seen something like this. I tell you, it's been so long that I've been waiting for something like this. Sometimes, not because I'm negative or I doubt, but sometimes I like, is this real? And I pinch myself. I say, yes, it is real, because like I say, the mindset that we have is from a struggle, from our environment. And not everything was positive in my life. So it affected my mindset very, very much. But I still dream about, and I say, is this real? Is ONPASSIVE real? It is real. I keep talking to myself, yes, it is real, and working on my mindset constantly because it's easy to fall off track, to go back to your whole old habits of thinking that things are not going to be happening. But I know they're happening. I know they are happening because I always believe deep inside my heart that something was going to come, and it did. It is called ONPASSIVE. That's my story. And I'm very, very addicted in love with ONPASSIVE because I can wait till it launches because I don't want to wait to help. I just want to do it right now as we speak. I want to be able to do what I want to do with all the causes. And one of my biggest causes is I want to stop the hunger. World hunger should not happen. We have so much abundance in our planet, and it's no reason for people to go hungry. And I'm going to tell you something, in the United States, it's a lot of waste of food. People don't really appreciate what they have. And that makes me very, very sad. And I'm one that don't believe in leftovers. When I cook, if something is left, I'm going to eat it because I'm not going to throw it out. If I cannot give it to somebody, I'm going to eat it. And I just wanted to stop world hunger. That's my biggest cause in my heart. I don't want to see nobody go hunger. It's no need, it's no necessity for that, Everybody should be living in abundance, at least having the necessities, food and shelter, and and love, because that's all we need. It's love. That's it. And caring for one another. And that, I have so much of that, I don't even know. I don't even want to cry about it because that's how I feel.
That's a big thing which ONPASSIVE teaches us, because everybody among this world want to go for the donations, want to uplift the humanity, but our pockets, our income didn't allow us to do this.
That's correct. That's correct.
So, and your sponsor, I'm talking about Lee Nakamoto, and
Yes.
how you come in touch with Lean. She's such a dedicated founder of ONPASSIVE. How you come in touch with Lean?
She's amazing. Well, like I was telling you before, I met her online when I was searching for opportunities. And her and I just connected. We became friends online and we started talking. And year passed and year passed and we kept talking. And when she introduced me on Passive, was on October 30th, 2020. So in October this year, it's gonna be 2 years. She was my online friend. That's how I met her. So when she introduced it to me, I just went for it, and here we are, living our dreams.
So you are having there is a no matter of team over here, but still you are having a team, or you are, because if you are alone, you are you are a big team.
Honestly, I don't think I have a team. Why? Because I try to bring people. When I first found out about that, when I joined, I was working at the time in the hospital, in the emergency room actually, and I introduced the opportunity to a few co-workers of mine. And in fact, I have both the opportunity. I have both positions for a couple of them, but everybody was in denial. They actually made me feel very bad because I was paying, and they were saying that it wasn't a scam. They didn't understand it, and it hurt me. But what I did was they gave me the position back. They say that they don't believe on that that I was a woman of faith, that I was that I was a dreamer. And I might be a dreamer and a woman of faith, but I see good things when I see them, and I knew it was coming anyway, and I just believe it. And I try to, and when I bought opportunities to two other co-workers, I say, why you are neglecting something when I'm paying from my pocket? Why don't you just accept it? I wanted to help you because the co-workers were telling me, her struggles, and I was just trying to help. So when they denied me, and I just took the accounts back. When Mr. Mufareh gave us the opportunity to take the accounts back, I transferred to myself and I kept them. So the same thing happened with my family and my daughters. They think I'm a dreamer, that because I failed the first time. I laugh. When I failed the first time, they think it was going to happen again. They still think it's going to happen again, that it's not true. So I say to myself, that's it. I'm not good at recruiting. I'm going to buy accounts for my children, for my grandkids, and I'm just going to manage them myself, and that's it. I'm not dealing with this. I don't want to recruit people because I'm not good at it. And that's another thing why I love ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE is going to be doing everything for me. So what a blessing, right? How can people don't see that? I don't know, but I saw it. So I have the accounts for myself. My thing is me and my immediate family. I bought account for everybody. I have actually donated a couple of accounts, and I know it has been recommended that it's not a good idea, but when I give all the way. I don't care. I'm going to help all the way, and that's it. That's me. So my small thing is me, myself, and I.
It's a huge traffic. A whole world is going to come on passive, and
Yes.
we are just sharing is for caring. We are just love our beloved ones. That is why we are sharing this. But if they understand, they are welcome. If they don't, they will come after the launching as a
Yes.
customers whenever. And na, this is a blessing. And when the God shower that blessing, you come on passive. Before that, it is not.
That's it. And I will call myself a solopreneur and all along, but I'm happy and joyful and grateful and blessed. That's it.
And you are the captain of the ship named on passive, and everybody going to board that ship. You know, which is started by Mr. ASHMUFAREH. And right now, just go with our format of the show, revealing the secrets and wow moments of founders. So, how many secrets, Mayra, you want to share with us?
Sapna, to be honest with you, I'm an open book. I've tried to find out some secrets, but I don't think I have them because I've always been an open book. I talk without hair in my tongue, like they say. I don't secrets.
No, it's a good secrets when we want to have a ice cream and ice cream stealing from your grandson chocolate or doing something naughty in your school times.
In my school times, I was a sweet girl and a naive sweet girl. Maybe because maybe a secret. It's not really a secret because I can tell to anybody. But maybe when I was 10 years old, I had a crush with Robert Redford.
Okay.
You know, Robert Redford was an actor. I think he's still alive, I think so. And I remember having a crush and dreaming about Robert Redford when I was young. So I don't know, that's kind of silly, but
Now you have your Robin Redford as a husband, nah?
Oh no, I had no husband. I actually I've been divorced. So yeah, I raised my kids on my own. Yeah.
So it's what can I say that being a single mother, you have just risen up your kids and now you are so happy. I just want to salute the women like you, which keep the women and from all over the world so much motivated. It's not too easy to bring up the kids as a
No,
single mother.
it's challenging, very challenging. But when you love your children and you love your life, you get things done, the right way, and that's it. Okay, I can have a secret maybe, and it's not from childhood, and it's not really a secret either. I have, I went to school, to high school, and when my father died, my heart, I died too. I was depressed for many years, and I didn't go back to school until I was in my early 30s, and then I did an associate degrees, and then I I dropped, I stopped there. I didn't do much with my life. I was a big part of my life struggling to make it, to survive and to take care of my bills and myself and my kids. And at the age of 55, I just got my bachelor degrees. So to me, it was an accomplishment. I was actually the first in my family to have a college degree. And after that, I haven't been done much because I still go back and forth with depression and the struggles that I have. And I think it's part of my genetics because I have it for a long time, and I never have how can I say, medical attention, because doctors, all they want to do is put you in medication, and I don't want to take medication ever. I learned to manage it by myself, and I know what makes me happy. And when I see that I'm gonna get sad, I just go put my little clothes, put my little makeup, put little perfume, and go for a walk or go to dinner with a friend and go dancing, and I'm out of that. So I learned to control my depression, and I think it's also something that it made me realize that I was stronger than what I thought I was. So to manage by myself that most people don't understand it because they've never been there, is a winning to me. It's a powerful thing. So I had to give kudos to myself, to my own self, for doing that.
Yes, yes, and I must do a kudos to you on my shoulder because there is no doctor in this world. You are a doctor of yourself. No one knows you better than yourself. You know
That's right.
what is the solution of your problem, and that is deep inside you.
That's right.
And
You got it right.
by looking at you, I know that you go for a meditations, you goes for we can say that healings.
Yes, 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 I do. I have a high connection, and sometimes it's hard to speak to people about that because a lot of people don't understand it. You know, they don't understand it because they've never been there. They don't know. So I keep it to myself, and it makes me happy. You know, it makes me happy to the point that gives me some joy sometimes. That people say, "Why are you so happy about it?" You know, and it's just inside. I cannot explain it. I cannot explain it.
By looking at you, I just your face is blushing, and it is blushing with the inner peace. And I know that you are working with the chakras and meditations, and you have raised your chakras because your face reveals your secrets, and there is no need to share that secrets. And there is a vibration connectivity, and I just do believe in that. If you come in my connection, that is your and my vibrations connectivity. That
So
is
you
why
feel
you are having with me over here.
beautiful. That's a beautiful thing, Sabna. And I feel your vibration as well. You're a
Yes,
wonderful
yes.
person. You're a wonderful person.
Thank you. And
You-
just we are having 10 minutes with us, Mara, and you can share one wow moments of your
One more secret?
one wow moment, proud moment of yours.
Proud moment. Well, I think I already told the proud moment without even know that you were going to ask me that question. Because actually, my proud moment was when I graduated from my bachelor degrees.
Yes.
Yes, I did business in business. So I haven't done much with that because the truth is, Sapna, my intention to go to a school and have the bachelor degrees was I was doing it for me. I wanted to do something different and show my children that, you know, that they never should stop following their dreams, and even though I went through a lot of years of people, my surroundings, my environment, you know, bringing me down emotionally, putting me down as somebody that was not born here in the United States and not being of other races. You know, I've been through a lot of discrimination, and I know embarrassed to say that, but that's the truth. I I did it for myself. I want to do something for me, something that made me feel good, something that told me, yes, you can do it. Why not? And I went and did it. And when I got my diploma, I said to myself, you see, you can do this, you can do anything you want. And that was my proud moment. That's what I had to confess. It was to have my college degrees at 55, you know, and being the first one in my family. So that's it. And I can't wait for academy.
Congratulations.
I can't wait for academy because I'm not stopping there. I'm going to continue. So I can wait,
Yes.
but I don't want the burden of school loans because I owe a lot of money in my school loan still, you know, and I like academy because academy is going to serve us in the right way, correcting the corruption of the school systems. Yes,
So, and we will also bless that your all dreams come true because there is a dream of people in your dream, and ONPASSIVE is helping us to help them.
all
And
of us, all of us. It's not me or you. It's a lot of people, many people involved, and we're going to heal a lot of people in the world. That's for sure.
Amin. And soon we will going to do this. And right now, what message would you like to give to all around the globe from this platform regarding ONPASSIVE?
Well, regarding non-passive is I would like you to open your eyes, open your mind, open your heart. Is a connection on passive, a connection to everything. Your heart, because you're gonna bless so many people in life, in your family, and in the world in general. You know, in your mind, because you're gonna become who you want to become. On passive is gonna give you the chance to do that, to be who you want to be, and rise as much as you're going to be able to rise, you know, professionally, as a person. And spiritually, I also will advise you to connect. If you, for some reason, feel emptiness in your life, it's because you haven't connect. You need to connect to the source. You need to understand there is so much there, so much more to humans than just the physical appearance, what we call reality. We are more than that. We are beautiful souls living a physical experience. And when you connect to that source and the high vibration, everything is going to fall into place, and ONPASSIVE is going to give you what you are looking for. If you don't connect, you're not going to see it. That's why there are so many people not seeing what ONPASSIVE is all about, because they haven't connect with the source, with the self, with the inner heart and soul. And that's just my message. I'm sorry, I get a little spiritual because I just believe so much that we are more than that, just the physical and the flesh. We are much, much more than that. Thank you for having me, Sabna.
Thank you for this beautiful message you have shared for all the founders. And you know Coroni, Isabel?
Yes, yes, the Austria lady, right? I love her. Corina is amazing. Yes, a beautiful
She's
soul.
also a good friend. Hi, she's a good soul, and she's also does this in a spiritual way. And I just respect her. And one more friend like you. I am lucky to have you on this webinar and on this show. And soon we will, whenever you are free to come, I would like to welcome you with another show with you. And thank you so much for joining us. And lots of love from my side, from all my Indian founders to you. And thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having Sabna. You have a beautiful day. I love
Yeah,
you all.
thank you. And one more dance with.
Yes.
Thank you,
Bye now.
Mara. Bye.
Bye.